Right, before I show you what I'm going to show you, I thought I'd just like kind of, my nose has been a bit blocked recently. Uh, Not COVID. I've actually got hay fever. You know, I've had it, I get it every year. But right now, it's actually just started pissing down with rain. So that's a good sign. It's the first time it started raining in about, 3 weeks. That's unusual for this country because normally it tends to rain quite frequently. I've got a point that I'd like to get across before I show you something that's on my windowsill that I've got growing. But, well, you're going to get it as soon as I mention what it is that I'm trying to get at, okay? Right. I had to look on a government website to find out whether or not what I suspected was actually true. I even spoke to a mate of mine, my sister's ex-husband, who ended up saying to me, "Yeah, I've heard that as well." He was, you know, he's not normally like clued up, but when I mentioned that, I'll just come out right out and say it. By 2030, in the UK, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, there's going to be a new law introduced to the public, a new law, yeah? And you're going to have to follow it, otherwise you're fucked, basically. And this new law states that, remember when they banned all of the cigarette smoking in all of the restaurants, pubs, and clubs? Well, guess what? They took it one step further. Once they got everybody on board with that, just to see, that social engineering fucking campaign that the government was doing to, like, see how far they could, steer us off that fucking cliff that they, by 2020. Oh boy, they fucking, they done wonders then, didn't they? Fucking hell. Anyway, so by 2030, there's by the government, there's a thing going around. You can look it up on ukgov.com, ukgov.com. Okay, I'm slurring my words. I've had a few glasses of wine anyway. Okay, you will be no longer allowed to smoke cigarettes anywhere at any time, and it kind of made me think. I started suspecting that, why is it that all of these e-cigs are being, like, all these e-cig shops are popping up out of nowhere, and now all of a sudden all these news agents, these tobacconists, are shutting basically behind them. It's like so you can't even see what product of cigarette it is that you want to buy or purchase, whatever, because it's all like covered up, like it doesn't exist. It's just in your head. It's all imaginary. And why would they do that? Oh, e-cigs. And then I'm looking online, just like what the government, my own research, and there's a thing called Smoke-Free Wales, Smoke-Free England, Smoke-Free Scotland, Smoke-Free Ireland. Okay, what does it consist of? Well, and I read into it, and it said the government are trying really hard to make sure that everybody is smoke-free. What does that consist of? It says, but we're going to make an exemption on those that find it very difficult to get off of that certain substance, tobacco. And then I looked up the list of the people who, are going to be, like, privileged enough to be able to continue smoking. It turns out it's the LGBT, it's, the gay community. I already said that all comes with it, doesn't it? Anyway, and it's people under the Mental Health Act. And it says, but we will be able to get to them eventually through, it's saying that they will. Obviously, they're going to fight back. They're going to, these people under the Mental Health Act, they've got issues of their own. They're not just going to fucking go along with what everybody else is doing. They have issues. So they're going to fight back. They're going to fight against it. They're saying that by 2035, they hopefully will have accomplished that with not only the LGBT, but with the mental health, the people under that category. I'd love to see how that's going to play out. Anyway, that thing I said I was going to show you that I'm growing. It's organic, by the way. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. There's my organic. There's literally 1,000 organic Golden Virginia tobacco seeds in there. Once these are grown, I don't give a shit what the government is saying to me. I'm going to pass these round to all of my family members, all of my friends. And I guess there's too many of them to count that have actually said, yeah, I'll grow them in mine. The police, look, you government, you elitists, you're going to have to go all out here because we're only in 2023. By 2030, yeah, when you ban this shit, we're already going to have that black market. I'm just going to leave it at that. That's the beginning, yeah? I'm going to take cuttings of them and I'm going to process all of that shit all over the fucking place. And everybody that I've talked to about this, that loves this shit, is on board with it as well. You're going to have to try harder. Do your own research. And no, that's not a bookshelf, by the way. I'm not trying to, I know everything. No, I know nothing. And I continue to know nothing. Look, if I thought I knew everything, I wouldn't be on here all the fucking time, would I? Come on, man.